In the early millennium, many automobile manufacturers swam on the retro wave. Models like a Chrysler PT Cruiser or a VW New Beetle were hip lifestyle companions, and road traffic could hardly be imagined without them. Well, after almost 2 decades, it seems that, at least in China, that retro wave gaining strength again. Especially the Great Wall Group, which works with its brands Aura and Wey, makes a retro-futuristic design line a distinctive feature, plays first fiddle in this segment. Regardless of whether it is a modern interpretation of a Beetle or a model that looks confusingly similar to a Porsche, Great Wall plays the entire range of retro design in a perfect way. Today we want you to Wey V72, Wey Yuan Meng, a concept car derived from the Aura Punk Cat, an electric vehicle that is heavily inspired by the old VW Beetle and was shown at the Chengdu, China Auto Show. No matter how hard you try to give the Wey V72 its own design, it cannot deny the genes of the Aura Punk Cat. Garnished with a long, upright bonnet and round LED headlights on the front, however, it mimics an old one from the front Lincoln Zephyr from the 1940s. With regards to design, the GWM Wey V72 takes the vintage approach seriously with its bold chrome grille, surrounds for the round LED headlamps and double bar bumper which integrates a pair of fog lamps. The large U-shaped bonnet and curved wheel arches that house the aforementioned headlamps are the definitive panels that give this concept the classical appearance. At the rear, the GWM Wey V72 concept takes the same design approach with oval LED tail lamps and a chrome bumper with integrated fog lamps placed beside the number plate holder. Bold Wey badging has been applied to the protruding boot that further hints at the vintage aesthetic. At the side, a traditional silhouette has been opted for the GWM Wey V72 design. The bonnet and boot further highlights its vintage roots at this angle, together with bullet-shaped chrome-finished door mirrors and handles, wire-spoke alloy wheels and faux air inlets applied to the front fenders. A chrome bar has been fitted to the lower part of the door to further create an opulent presence. The final touch of the design is supplied by a glass sunroof. The cabin design of the GWM Wey V72 is a complete contrast of the exterior, with digital displays being fitted right across the dashboard. This includes a digital display for both the driver and passenger that are separated by a touchscreen infotainment system. A series of circular air vents add somewhat of a classical element to the fascia. The leather-upholstered center console features a storage tray for smartphones, 2 cup holders and a storage compartment. Just above this sits a tray of controls with chrome-finished switches and buttons. The steering wheel design is somewhat vintage as well, thanks to a chrome U-shaped bar, but touch-sensitive multifunction controls elevates the piece of equipment into the 21st century. If the modern screens weren't there, one could assume that it was the interior of a classic car. Fluffy, big one's seats as well as the bright ambience look extremely inviting, but have nothing to do with sportiness. We think it's particularly cool automatic selector lever in the style of a steering wheel gearshift, which is attached to the right of the valance. With a width of around 190 meters and a height of over 160 meters, the result is impressive dimensions that are similar to those of a Porsche Macan. A giant insect that knows how to shine with a curious mix of styles and makes the original Beetle models look like toys. From our point of view, you have to get used to the design, but a brand new car that looks like a perfect one Restomod has its charms. Especially in times when Restomods are so popular that you can make big money with them at auctions, the Great Wall Group's strategy seems to be the right one. Dear friends, thank you all for subscribing, thank you for supporting me, love you.